My name's Rhiannon. I'm a July Leo. Welcome to my channel. This is my June style diaries. I'll be going everything I wore in June, more so all of my many makeup looks. This one's pretty special because it marks the halfway point of the year and of this whole project. At the top of 2025, I started doing these monthly style diaries. So yeah, I have a video out for January, February, March, April, May, June, and it's just crazy. I have like on record every single look I've done so far this year, and that also means I need to keep it going and finish out the rest of the year. So yeah, like, comment, sub if you want to see how else I'm gonna look for the rest of the year, especially because next month or this month or whatever, July, is my birthday month. I mean, hello, July Leo, obviously. Exciting times, exciting times. As for June, the highlights, I had orange hair for like majority of the month. That's like the longest I've stuck with one hair color all year. I'm always like changing up my hair. And then also I went to the Wu-Tang concert. That was pretty fun. Enjoy the video. Let me know what was your fave or least fave, whatever, down below, and I'll catch you at the end. Honestly, on the first, I remember feeling kind of tired, so I did this simple makeup look, and my lash ended up being a little wonky, but hopefully no one noticed. I just didn't really care too much to fix it, and I just accepted that I was looking like a bug-eyed ass bitch that day. I'm also not feeling my makeup for the 6th, but you know, whatever happens. I just hadn't done my makeup much that week, so my skills just like weren't on point. And then also, I'm just not really good with neutral shades like brown or whatever. But it is something I want to get better with, so I practice, and it's just like a hit or miss. And also, I think my phone camera like emphasized the contrast in my eyeshadow, whereas in person and in video, hopefully the eyeshadow looked like a little less harsh. Oh yeah, and I have my SZA t-shirt from the Grand National Tour the week prior. Watch my May Style Diaries if you want to see my looks from the Grand National Tour, as well as like a little vloggy poo. And yeah, back to the 6th. I just had a nice girls' night, even though you don't see my girls in this picture or in this collage or whatever. But we just went to a hookah bar, and then I got some ice cream, and we watched 13 going on 30 at my friend's house. Okay, finally, I did a makeup look that I actually like, because, yeah, playing with bright colors just comes so much more naturally to me. But this apple green eyeshadow was applying kind of patchy, but again, no one really noticed. I think we all are the first to point out our flaws and like mistakes. Honestly, it's not even like my fault that this eyeshadow is applying patchy. All I could do was try my best and then move on with my day, which is something I need to apply to life. Okay, so for any newbies watching this video, I was actually straight up bald for 2 years, for 2023 and 2024. Only recently did I start growing out my hair a little so I could start dyeing it with these fun colors. And I was still shaving it myself up until last month. I finally started seeing some barbers, so here I am before my third appointment, and then here is the after. I've been doing like a high fade, I guess you would call it, and I've been having to go back like every other week or so. I felt good with this haircut, but I needed to freshen up the color because my roots were growing out so much. So the next day, I bleached my hair. I've bleached my hair quite a bit in the past month or so, so I was kind of nervous to bleach it again. I probably used a 20 developer to make the bleach a little less harsh on my hair. I tried a new hair dye that day. I have always been doing like bright fun colors, like I said, so I wanted to try to do something different, do something more neutral, and wow, I guess, yeah, like neutral colors just don't work on me because this dye was just such a flop. I don't know if it was like defective or whatever, But even when I put it in the mixing bowl, like there was no pigment in the dye, and I left it in my hair for quite a while, maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. I think the instructions said 20 to 30 minutes, but I was just trying to see if like this dye would do anything for me, and it did nothing. As you can see, my hair was still blonde, so I went and exchanged the dye at Sally's for this orange color from Arctic Fox called Sunset Orange. This orange came out super vibrant, and it took me a couple of days to get used to it. So yeah, all of these makeup looks for the next few days are pretty much the same. I just changed up the color combinations just to like see what would work with my new orange hair. Especially the first day was really vibrant. Feeling a little shy about it, so I threw this hat on. As much as I love being colorful, I still am human and still have to like adjust to trying new things or whatever. Here's my hair the next day. I had washed it once and it was already fading quite a bit, especially here on the back. It's like damn near blonde in the center or whatever. I was thinking about re-dyeing it, but then I decided to embrace it. I thought it looked kind of cool. It was like a nice ombre effect, and I think this faded shade of orange definitely like complements my features and my skin tone and such. So yeah, here's my makeup for the next day, and I got a really funny compliment question mark the next day from my coworker. She said I looked like Slim fucking Shady, and I lost it because I definitely saw where she was coming from with like the brushed shiny hair or whatever. I haven't had hair in literally 2 years, so I'm just experimenting with how to style it. And when it's at the short length, I guess I just want to brush it forward with this pomade. But next time it's this length, maybe I'll try to do something different. I do like the length that it's at currently. It's a little longer and my texture's starting to come through, so it's not so slick, and I don't look like Slim Shady. Spoiler alert, I'm probably gonna shave my head in July and start over. So we'll see what I do next. And then here's my makeup on the 15th. It's the same as the two previous days, but just different color combinations. So yeah, nothing much to say. So I'll take this opportunity to say happy belated Gemini season. I'm a Gemini rising in Mars. And Gemini is known as the twins of the zodiac, and I was like trying to pick between these two selfies even though they look the same, so I thought I would make like a little Gemini bitch collage. Our rising sign is known to be that energy that we give off in our first impression with others, and I can definitely see how I come off as a Gemini. I mean, Gemini is so playful and they like a lot of variety, especially as a mutable sign. So with me always changing up my looks and just being really like playful with my style, I just definitely resonate with being a Gemini rising. By the 18th, I was definitely more comfortable with this orange hair. I feel like when I first dyed it, I would have been intimidated to do such a monochrome, like red and orange look or whatever, but I went for it and I actually really like how it came out. This is like probably my best makeup of the month, perhaps. The only thing that sucks is my eyeliner game is kind of off, and I probably just need to replace my gel eyeliner, but it just hella bleeds onto my crease. But aside from that, again, I really like this makeup look. Especially I took my license picture in July. So yeah, this was kind of practice for my picture. I've had this channel for a year now, and I successfully uploaded very consistently, even if it was just one video a month. I'm hoping to work my way towards 2 videos a month and maybe even more in the future. But yeah, because I'm only able to do one video a month and it's been these monthly style diaries, I of course want to share like how I look and stuff. That's like the primary goal. But I also want to share other parts of me. I guess just like what's going on internally or whatever. You know, I really love talking about like mental health and astrology. But because I'm only doing one video a month, everything's just kind of getting lumped together in these style diaries. And yeah, here and there I have shared what's going on beneath the surface of all the pretty makeup and all the fun hair colors and all that. But I will try my best to start doing more videos. So we're just talking about the fun stuff in this series. But yeah, so this was a tough day. Maybe I'll share the vlog that goes with this day or whatever. But for my style diaries, I'll just say, you know, tough days, they come and go. I'm proud of myself for all the times that I pull through or whatever. So yeah, I did my best, put on my best face and a comfy outfit. I like how my North Face matches my hair. And you know, I got through the day and everything was okay. And that night, I even somehow still had energy to touch up my hair, because as you can see, like the bottom half of my hair is starting to grow in, and I know it looks fine, but I guess it kind of bothers me. So I just wanted to try to touch it up myself. So I bleached the bottom half of my hair. The results made me kind of nervous because I obviously didn't bleach enough of my hair. I still went ahead and re-dyed everything orange, and yeah, I'm definitely not a professional. You can see that there's like a line of brunette hair all around my head. I just should have taken the bleach a little higher, so at least I know for next time. But lucky for me, there is the invention of hats, so I just hid my hair underneath my hat. And I'm also wearing my little BRAT t-shirt, so I also wanted to shout out BRAT because it came out a year ago, I think on the 7th, not on the 22nd, but whatever. The next day, I tackled my hair again. I tried to fix it. I really wasn't sure how I was gonna approach the problem. I ended up just bleaching the whole bottom half of my hair, or maybe even like 2/3 or so of my hair. I just made sure to bring the bleach higher than last time. I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but I just didn't want too much of my brunette roots showing. So yeah, I just let the bleach sit in and I was doing some chores and such, and then washed it out. Once again, reapplied orange all over my head, ate a little lunch, and then washed it out. I was really happy with the results, which was such a relief, especially because I had a concert the next day. So I'm glad my hair was taken care of and I was just able to play around with these outfits. I had tickets to the Wu-Tang concert for me and my boyfriend. We're both big hip hop fans, especially he likes New York hip hop. So I really wanted to treat him, especially because he took me to Grand National last month. As much as I love concerts, I have the most fun with getting ready. Here's my look for the night. I knew, of course, I was gonna wear this Wu-Tang shirt, and I just styled it with some short shorts because I don't know, it was a hot date night. I wanted to like look hot, of course. And then I just threw on some Huff socks with the little marijuana leaves and my Doja Cat Skechers. And I also brought my matching Giants beanie, in case it got cold later. Funny enough, me and my boyfriend went to the Wu-Tang Giants game last summer, and that's how we got these matching Giant shirts. I didn't even have to tell him to match with me or like ask him. He just did it, which I really appreciated. I wish I got a better picture like showing that we're matching, because like I don't know how often we're gonna match like this, but it's okay. Hopefully another time I can take a picture. And then here's my makeup. I am really happy with how my makeup came out this day. I find that when I'm like not afraid of my makeup, I don't know how to explain it. Like when I just like am more confident in my application, like I'm really happy with how my makeup comes out. And then also these selfies are from my camera being a little dirty. And am I the only one who likes when my camera's dirty? Like I kind of like the effect it has on my pictures. The concert itself was really fun. I enjoyed the opening act, Run the Jewels. They have this song that I love to run to, which is funny because they're called Run the Jewels, and I literally, like, they make one of my favorite running songs. But anyway, I'm really glad me and my boyfriend got to see Wu-Tang just because, you know, the concert is called The Final Chamber or whatever. And, you know, these guys are, like, getting older. Like, who knows if they'll go on tour again, but I'm really happy that me and my boyfriend were able to catch them coming to the Bay. And then here's the merch that I got. I just wanted one little t-shirt, and I liked that this was um, like a killer bee theme or whatever. My boyfriend ended up getting that white shirt with the samurai on the back, and I'm also having like a little bit regret not getting this fire shirt, but I mean, these merch shirts are so expensive. I just stuck with one. And I also wanted to shout out my earrings for the night because I wore different earrings that night. I wore this like $100 bill earring because cash rules everything around me, obviously. And then the tiger is for when they're like tiger style. I kept my makeup super chill the day after because I think I slept over at my boyfriend's house and then I went to work the next day. So yeah, I just like slapped some shit on my face as I do. A couple days later, I got a haircut, but I forgot to take a before picture. So here is the before and after that I have, and then here is the haircut. It was kind of difficult. Well, okay, my barber has been barbering for like a long ass time since he was like a kid. So like I don't want to say it was difficult for him, but I feel like I made things like maybe annoying or difficult or whatever because, you know, y'all know I like fucked up my hair and yeah, maybe it looked fine on the surface, but I think, you know, to cut that hair down, things were just like looking uneven. But I'm really happy and grateful that he does what he does and he was able to like fix it for me, so to speak. But yeah, hopefully I get better at touching up my own hair in the future because oh my gosh, I don't want to keep like presenting him with like little hidden disasters in my hair. But I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I'm planning on shaving it this month in July for my birthday. On the 28th, I was planning on having like a difficult conversation, honestly. And I thought I was gonna cry. Like I'm such a Pisces moon crybaby or whatever. So yeah, if I know I'm gonna have a difficult conversation or whatever, or like an emotional moment, then I'm very cautious with what makeup I put on. Like I just keep it light. I don't even know if I put on mascara that day. I mean, honestly, the conversation was fine. But I was just like a little nervous, I guess. Something that brightened my day was finding a box of books, and I took this book by Roald Dahl. It is James and the Giant Peach. If you're a 90s baby, then I'm sure you remember the movie James and the Giant Peach. But yeah, I really love Roald Dahl. I grew up on his books, and I still have his chapter books from when I was a kid just because it was such a special part of my childhood, and I actually still reread these books from time to time just because they're so like easy to read or whatever. But yeah, I'm excited to read this. I never read this as a kid, so I'm excited to see the story in book form. And then also I like seeing these angel numbers. I've been seeing 777 a lot lately, and I just love that this like company has an angel number in their phone number because I just think that's such good PR for people in my demographic who are into like angel numbers and shit. I'm so ashamed I'm not saying this until the end of the video, but happy motherfucking Pride, or you know, happy belated Pride. I like never go to parades. It's so crazy. I've never gone to the Pride parade, especially living in San Francisco. I had work that day and I still wanted to dress up. I've had this like rainbow highlighter. The one pictured isn't mine. I just grabbed this one from Google, but this is what I use for this like rainbow look on my face. I literally just take a fat ass brush and apply the highlighter like down my face, and it has such a pretty nice effect. It's crazy because I get so many compliments on it and people think I'm such a like makeup expert, but it's so easy to do. Wow, hopefully that was a great video because at this time I am still editing it. This is like a little preview for July. Today is July 1st. I'm actually gonna go get my license picture taken, which is exciting. I mean, hopefully it works out, you know, my real ID and all that. But yeah, yeah, July again should be exciting. Of course, I'll do my monthly style shit like always, but I'm hoping to start doing 2 videos a month. I'm also hoping to or I'm very much planning on doing a little like vlog of my birthday week. I did that last year, and that's actually like one of my fave videos of mine because it's a birthday video. And I think, I don't know, as much as I like doing these style videos, it's just like I just only present literally the surface level side of me for the most part. But if I can, I will start sharing more of myself below the surface. Okay, bye.
This shit is the most bipolar shit. I'm like writing some hard shit, but then I'm saying like cute shit too.
That's the vibe.
I think that's the vibe.